Hi, my name's Olivia Williamson, and this is my ID if you need it. I'm in the biology lab class, and I'm doing my project over Walter Reed. Walter Reed was an American pathologist and a bacteriologist. I added a table of contents in which includes birth and early life, education, family, major discovery or contribution, awards and honors, later life, and death. Birth and early life. Reed was born the youngest of his siblings in Gloucester County, Virginia, on September 13th of 1851. He was born into a religious family in which his father was a pastor. Because of his father's occupation, they moved frequently. They finally ended their journey of traveling in Charlottesville, Virginia, near the state college that Reed later went to. Education. Reed attended a private school when they moved to Charlottesville, then later transferred to the University of Virginia, which they lived very closely to. In 1869, Reed graduated at 17 with a medical degree. That is rare to see somebody graduate at 17 with a medical degree. Fun fact, Walter Reed is still the youngest graduate in the university's medical school. Reed then earned a second medical degree only a year later at Bellevue Hospital Medical College in New York. That is in the University of New York's campus, on the campus. Family. Reed's father was Lemuel Sutton Reed, in which was a Methodist minister, and his mother Faribault White. After a few years of education, he met and married his wife Emily Lawrence in North Carolina of 1876. There they also had children, whose name was Emily Mabel, which they called her Blossom, and Walter Lawrence. The picture to your right is Blossom and her father, Walter. Career. After attending his last year of college in New York, he decided he wanted to join the military because it gave him opportunity to travel and gave him a steady income to happily marry his wife. In 1893, Reed joined the Army. There he researched many diseases such as cholera, typhoid, malaria, and yellow fever. In 1896, they sent him to Key West to study smallpox, and all over the U.S. to study typhoid from 1898 to 1899. So he got his dream of traveling. Major discovery. Walter Reed's major discovery was what causes yellow fever. He led experiments that showed that yellow fever is transmitted by the bite of mosquito. The picture to your right is the bite of a mosquito and the damage of yellow fever to a man. This was important because during the Spanish-American War, more American soldiers died from the yellow fever and other diseases than combat. His discovery greatly impacted how vaccinations were administered and how the war went on. Awards and honors. In 1945, Reed Walter earned his spot in the Hall of Fame. He earned an honorary degree from both Harvard and the University of Michigan in 1902. He was also given the librarian of the Surgeon General's Library. Later life and death. In 1902, Walter Reed was admitted to the hospital for peritonitis. His peritonitis, which later caused him to die because his appendix ruptured on November 23rd. He is buried at Arlington National Cemetery with the words from his honorary degree from Harvard. He gave to man control of that dreadful scourge, yellow fever. Now many memorials and hospitals stand under his name and his great discoveries. I added both the content reference list and the picture reference list. Under each picture is a link to the website where I got it also. Thank you, and that is my project over Walter Reed for my biology lab class.